Hi, we are Cloud Nexus, a team of cloud enthusiasts passionate about solving real world issues in the cloud space. Let me introduce my team. My team includes Sridhar Tangavel, Akshaya Subramanian, Vipin Edgar, Pooja Shekhar, Faisal Rahman Saifuddin, and myself, Swati Narayanan Nambiar. Today, we're excited to walk you through our project presentation, which is divided into four main parts: introduction, business focus, technical focus, and conclusion. MCRP, this is our application. So let's start. In today's multi-cloud world, most organizations use both AWS and Azure, but managing resources across them can be chaotic. Teams have to jump between platforms, track billing separately, and struggle to get a unified view of everything that they're running. Introducing our solution, MCRP. We built a centralized, easy-to-use web application that helps users view, compare, and analyze cloud resources all in one place. We call it MCRP, which stands for Multi-Cloud Resource Platform. Now, to talk about who this platform is built for and why it matters, I'll hand it over to Faisal to walk you through the business focus.
Thanks, Swati. Now let's talk about why MCRP matters to businesses and who can actually benefit from it. MCRP is designed for cloud professionals, the people who are in the trenches every day managing complex multi-cloud infrastructures. That includes cloud architects who need to map out environments across both AWS and Azure, DevOps engineers who manage deployments pipelines and need cross-platform visibility, project managers who track cloud usage and delivery timelines, and finance teams who are constantly chasing cloud bills and forecasting future costs. Right now, these professionals often work in silos, juggling Excel sheets, switching between portals, and trying to match services from one provider to another. It's time consuming, error prone, and makes it hard to make smarter decisions. With MCRP, we give them a clear view of all their resources in one place, cost comparison tools so that they can choose the best option, and simulation features to plan for scaling and estimate future costs. This isn't about just convenience, it's about empowering cloud teams to make informed, strategic decisions rather than constantly reacting to problems. In short, MCRP helps transform cloud chaos into cloud clarity. And now, to explain the technical architecture behind how we build MCRP, I'll hand over the presentation to Akshaya.
Thank you, Faisal. Now I'll start explaining the technical side of our project, beginning with the front end. We built the entire user interface using React.js, which allowed us to create a clean component-based architecture. This means each section of the interface, from drop-down filters to comparison tables, is developed as a reusable module. It's not just efficient, it makes the whole app easy to scale and maintain as we grow. Our front end communicates seamlessly with the backend via real-time API calls. This setup ensures that users always see up-to-date information, whether it's cloud pricing, resource details, or region-based filters, right as they make their selections. For styling, we implemented CSS modules, which keeps style scope to the individual components. This ensures a consistent, conflict-free design system. On top of that, we incorporated React icons to improve the visual experience. Icons like cloud symbols, drop-down arrows, and provider logos add clarity and give the interface a polished and professional feel. One of the key features we added is the interactive filtering. Users can compare services across providers, filter by region, and instantly view pricing updates. This makes exploring cloud options intuitive and user-friendly. Finally, we made sure that the entire layout is fully responsive. Whether someone is browsing on a desktop, tablet, or a smartphone, the interface automatically adjusts for optimal usability. In short, our front end isn't just functional, it's designed to offer a seamless and modern experience, making complex cloud comparisons feel simple and accessible to everyone. Now, Vipin will walk you through how the backend powers all of this behind the scenes.
Thank you, Akshaya. Now let's talk about backend. the engine that powers our application logic and cloud integration. We have developed the backend using Node.js following a clean modular architecture. Each major responsibility like routing, controller logic, and data access is separated into its own folder and file structure. This organization helps keep our codebase easy to navigate, scalable, and maintainable. As the application evolves, the architecture is designed to be lightweight and serverless, meaning the backend only runs when needed, saving resources, cutting down on operational overhead, and keeping cost efficient. There is no need for us to provision or manage long-running servers. For user management, we have integrated AWS Cognito, which takes care of authentication, authorization, and secure session handling. It provides us with token-based access control, enabling secure login flow without the need to implement identity service ourselves. The backend also plays a key role in real-time data handling. When the frontend requests pricing data or filters based on region or service type, the backend dynamically connects to AWS and Azure pricing APIs, processes the raw data, applies the custom business logic, and returns a clean formatted response to the frontend. Each service, whether it's fetching cloud queues, validating API keys, or handling login logic, is written to be reusable, testable, and efficient. The result is a backend that is robust, secure, and flexible, capable of supporting a wide range of use cases while delivering fast and accurate cloud insights to user interface. Now, Pooja will talk about cloud deployment structure. Over to Pooja.
Thank you, Vipin. Now I will explain how we deployed MCRP to the cloud and how our architecture supports a smooth serverless workflow. We adopted a cloud-native deployment strategy using AWS Fargate under Amazon ECS, which allows us to run containers without managing any EC2 instances. This approach perfectly complements the modular nature of our app. It's scalable, cost-efficient, and simplifies infrastructure management. The deployment pipeline begins when code is pushed to our GitHub repository. We have set up GitHub Actions to handle continuous integration and deployment. Every push automatically triggers a workflow that builds Docker images for both the frontend and backend. These images are published to Amazon ECR, where they are versioned and stored. We also define task definition and service configuration, which uses to deploy and manage the application. Once the images are in ECR, Amazon ECS pulls them and runs them as tasks using Fargate. This eliminates the need to manage server manually. Computing resources are provisioned automatically and scale based on the demand with built-in fault tolerance and isolation. During development, we kept the setup lightweight by using internal IPs instead of using public load balancers. This reduced cost and let us focus more on core feature development. In summary, this deployment approach is a key part of our technical focus, giving us an automated, secure, and production-ready cloud environment. And now, over to Sridhar, who will take us through the future scope of our MCRP and what's coming next.
Thank you, Pooja. Moving on towards where MCRP is headed and how it can grow with future needs. So while our current project focuses on AWS and Azure, our vision extends much further. In the future, we plan to add support for other cloud providers like Google Cloud, Oracle, and etc. Second is to enable authentication with the auto estimation through document uploads, where users can submit infrastructure layouts or config files and instantly receive cost forecasts as well. And most excitingly, we are planning to integrate AI-powered features like tools using OpenAI's GPT to recommend cost-saving alternatives and flag unusual usage patterns as well. So all of this will be built on top of the solid foundation that we have laid so far, which is serverless, scalable, and also easy to maintain using AWS Fargate. So to wrap it up, MCRP is more than just a school project. It's a step towards solving a real-world challenge in a multi-cloud management. So by bringing together visibility, cost control, and planning tools, MCRP empowers users to move from guesswork to data-driven cloud strategies all in one unified platform. We are Team Cloud Nexus, and this is just the beginning of MCRP. Thank you so much for your time and attention.